Okay, let's see. So, man, it's all fun. Let's get this screen up. Does that work? So, looks good. How'd I get in here? What? I'm in the cloud shack. I'm locked in. Oh man, okay, I gotta figure out how to get out of here. I might be late.
Hey Dad, the live started. Where is he? It's weird. Dad's here. Well, show must go on, I guess. Hi, I'm Farmer Casey from Grafted Branch Homestead, and hi to Mr. Landfill, Buster, Vay's Place, and Guido's Family Farm, and all the other people. And thank you so much for being here on our live. And thank you, Guido's Family Farm, for the Celadon quail eggs. We love them and we really like them. So we are going to show you them. Just give me a sec. Okay. Hi, everybody. So can I get a 5x5? So here are our eggs. I don't know if you can see them right now, but there they are, and I think they're really cool. These ones have been in here for 2 or 1 days, and then this one we just put in today. So thank you, Guido's Family Farm, for the eggs, and I think they are really cool, and thank you so much. So here is our what are they called? All right. Pet preparedness section. So I'm going to go over there. Hi everyone. Hey Verna, can you please put in the Guido's link up, because I think they are really cool, and you can just put their link up. That would be helpful. So now we're going to talk about living insurance and pet preparedness. So let's go over here. Hi. So this is our pet preparedness. We have these cardiouts that are chickens that everybody. I think they're really.
Oh, Casey, you'll never believe where I was.
What?
I was getting ready for the show, and I put up the green screen, and I fell, and oh man, we got to start the show.
No, I already started it.
You already started the show.
Yeah.
What?
I'm already at the pet preparedness.
You started living insurance?
Yeah, I did.
Well, how cool. Okay, so, all right. Well, do you mind if I hop on?
Yeah.
Hey, everyone. That was really weird. We'll have to talk about that later. So today, I guess, our living insurance, we wanted to talk a little bit about pet preparedness. Now, of course, if there's an emergency, depending on the severity, you may not take the pets, right? We want to choose people, of course, over, right? But it's good to be prepared for if maybe there's a shortage or something for a short term for our pets in home. And then if we were to leave quickly, maybe there might be a chance that they're coming with us. So it'd be nice to prepare for that, right? So this is a little bit more of a laid back one, but let's see, what are a few things we have? First of all, now we have 2 small dogs. So what we're doing is going to be geared towards that. If you have a larger animal or something, that might be geared towards what you want to do, right? Let me adjust this a little bit.
So this is like our everything pack in a way. So this pack has 3.5 ounces of wet food, um, 4 ounces of water, one dish, one leash, one chew stick, and that's it.
Couple things. We can open it. So this one was a pack I made just as a kind of a real quick grab and go. Now this isn't going to sustain the dog for long, but this was for one dog, and it gives 4 ounces of water, one little pack of food, a bowl, a leash, which is important. I think something that's really overlooked is if there is an emergency, you don't want to be looking around for a leash or even a collar. I don't know about your dogs, but sometimes ours doesn't have a collar on. So right up front in any type of bag or container or anything you're doing, I do want to point out a leash and a collar is an excellent thing to have right up front or in a bag. You may have to be harnessing them. Now, your dog may need other things like a harness or something like that, or your animal. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up because we're going to be redoing this.
Yeah.
So a couple things I wanted to point out in here, and then we'll go over a few others. But
so here's our chew stick.
They got a rawhide. You want something without oil if you're storing it like this because that will seep out. These are really cool, I thought. So you know what this is?
What?
This is a collapsible bowl.
Oh, that's
so they take hardly any weight. You can use it for their water or their food. You could put 2 of them in there. But really neat, easy to carry. Now, something a little bit bigger is you can get these at pet stores. And so they're easy to pack in your pack. The food. And it came with some food, some water, and a leash. So I do want to mention with the food, storing dry dog food whenever you're storing food for your pets, it has a lot of oil, and so it doesn't store well. It doesn't vacuum seal well. It can rot. So if you're storing food on the shelf for maybe, lockdown or whatever may happen,
you need to try wet dog food.
Yeah, so canned dog food's a good option. It's going to store a lot better, just like canned goods will for you. So a couple options. You could do a small little grab and go bag. Here I have a larger bag, and using a DAP bag or like a bathroom bag works great. So this would be for several days for our dog. And so up front here, what we would do is put our leashes, our collars, anything you need immediately right away like that. We got some canned food. We'd have canned waters, dishes, and things. Now, really what I wanted to stress with this is if you do have animals, I think it's a responsible thing to do to have extra food on hand. Now, this is particularly for our pets. So we'll have water and we'll have extra food and things, on the shelf in case of other problems. I think that's responsible.
How did this ball get here?
Oh, there's a toy. Of course, we want to prepare for if we have to grab and go, a bug out type situation where we may be taking the animal. Now, unfortunately, they may not come all the time, but it's good to be prepared in case that does happen. And you don't want to be looking for a leash, a collar, a little bit of food or water. This may be something that's even good to keep in your car if you have dogs or animals. That way, if they wind up in the car with you, you've got some things on hand for them. And, dish and things like that are important. As far as livestock go, we do have preparedness for them as well in case we're not able to get to feed and water them for a while. So the chicken coop has 40 gallons of water from the rainwater system. And then we also store water in milk jugs, don't we? Mm-hmm. Yep. And so, and then treats and things like that. So basically, simple living insurance tip this week. It was more of a laid back one, something I think that does get overlooked a lot, but was mentioned in our stream last week. So I do want to mention having extra things actually on hand for a bug in type situation, or, these things have been getting a lot more expensive. So maybe something like that. We also have 5-gallon drums of dry dog food, but that needs to be used faster. So this is an example. And then, of course, the livestock as well. We focus a little more on pets this week. So thanks for starting that, Casey. High five. Let's head over here and we'll talk for another second. All right. First of all, there we go. First of all, can I get a 5x5? I hope everyone enjoyed our little intro. Thanks, bud. That was a lot of fun. And so, hello, everyone that's in here. Let me go back and I'm going to say hi to you. You said hi to a few people. So let's see. Mr. Landfill was the first person in here today. Thank you for coming, Mr. Landfill. Appreciate you. Hey, Bob. Bob's in here. Bob has he's hatching out a lot too. He's here near us. Okay, and let's see. Chief, the BC Gaming Dispatcher. What is up, sir? How are you? Verna, good to see you. Awesome. Buster's here. Thank you, Buster. It looks like Aaron Gidros is here. Hey, Aaron, good to see you. Let's see, who else did I not mention? So I'm missing some comments. Looks like Christina from Gidros Family Farm may be in here as well. Hey, Ed got Bates in here. Hey, Ed. I don't know if you remember seeing from some of my QuailCon videos. He made the jewelry and things like that. Really neat guy. All right, so hey, Ed. We got Andy Rabbits in here. Hello, Andy. Oh, are you falling? Looks like Spice of Life is in here. Make sure we got everything. Got our 5x5s, 10-4s. Hey, Paul Atkins. Grandpa Atkins is in here. Hey, Grandpa.
Oh, hi.
Hey, Dad. Let's see, who else? Did I miss anyone? We're going to catch up real quick, and then we'll talk. Okay, cool. Yes. Oh, what does 5x5 mean? That's okay. A lot of people ask that question, even YouTubers. So 5x5, I'm not sure exactly what it means, but it just means that they can see and hear you. Someone else here probably knows exactly what it means. I just hear a lot of YouTubers say it, and I don't know, when I'm on other people's streams, sometimes I say funny things, different numbers. But so that's what that means. They can see and hear us. So did everyone enjoy our opening there? We thought it was fun. We had, 3 or 4 of them planned, but we decided to do that one this time. And so we got a couple of cool little openings. Did you talk to everyone about the quail eggs?
Yeah.
You did? Our Celadon quail eggs? Loud and clear, yep. So we got Celadon quail eggs in. So thank you very much, Christina and Aaron and the Gidros family farm there. They gave us Celadon quail eggs after our live stream.
Yeah.
I was talking about how much I really wanted them. And they got them to me right away, right after. So that was so cool. They came in a few days ago. Now, my bigger incubator, the one I built, I have to replace a little part on it because I knocked it off when I was putting it in the shed. So we have our Cubonics incubator, our smaller one going. Now, they sent a lot of eggs. We got a bunch. We got I think, 36 of them they sent us, which is awesome.
Tons.
So we packed up our one Cubonics incubator. You want to put the camera on that, and I'll talk for a sec? And so we filled that one up. And then I actually ordered another Cubonics right away. Okay, try and show there. You can take it off if you want. Just try not to show too much around the room. We keep a little privacy if we can. I think I may have gotten shown real quick in our intro. Okay. There we go. Okay. It started in the Navy, Mr. Lennon. Phil said, oh, that's interesting. Hey, and Andy's saying his incubator will be empty tomorrow. His are going. That is so cool, though. So yeah, so we got another. I ordered another Cubonics right away. So that actually came in today. So the first one, the eggs have been going for now 2 days. It was a day and a half at the time we set the second batch, and the second batch just went in. So they're a day and a half behind. I'm hoping there's not too much hatch rate issue there. But we did try to get them in right away, and of course we got them wrapped in our wool blankets. The first one has the Govee thermometer. The second one does not, purely due to my lack of organization that I'm always trying to fight. So I can't find that one. So I got that spiral quail rack at QuailCon from Dale's Quails, and it's supposed to be being sent to me. I haven't gotten that yet. I'm not sure. I may need to contact him. Are those the ones you're talking about, Verna? Possibly. So I think that's Ed. I think that's awesome that Ed Got Bait is in here. I'm gonna turn that off now. I think that's awesome. Ed Got Bait's in here. It was really cool to meet you, sir. And you really inspired me to use a lot more of the quail. So we have a lot of projects I have planned for us throughout the winter when we can't be outside and stuff. I want to do a lot of indoor projects with our quail parts.
Yes.
Yes. You got it too? Okay. Mine's supposed to be being sent to me because I was flying, so it might take a while, but we'll see. I thought it was really cool looking. Where was I going with that? Oh, quail racks for the incubators. Oh, okay. I don't know if there's ones for these Cubonic ones. Now, I know they have them for the bigger. Does it affect it too much? I think we have like 2 eggs per little chicken egg area.
Well, either way, we hope they hatch.
I think we'll have a good rate, hopefully.
Yeah, because
we're excited. At the end of this stream, I saved it for the end because it's a little bit of that show and tell. But I actually have a cage I've been building for a while, a special one. And I'm going to use it for a breeder set of our celadon to keep in. And I'm excited to show that at the end of the stream. But today's stream's a little earlier. Hopefully everyone likes that. We started an hour earlier. Oh, you want to show these? Okay. So Casey has a 3D a 3D pen. Careful, you'll hit me. And you put the filament in the top of it, and it shoots out and makes these whatever you want. And so you want to show he wanted to show some of these little things he made. I think I put it back there. You can get it if you want.
Yeah,
okay.
You can show what I made.
So he makes these little 3D objects, and I asked him to make me a chicken. It could be a quail, I guess. And so he made this little guy. And then we made some pets for our pet preparedness. Oh, I think it's in a pile over there. I'll have to look for it, honey. And so he made some little pets. I don't know if you can tell, for pet preparedness. Okay, he's going to bring it over here, I think. You might get that ready, and I'll talk for a second. Verna's saying she loves the time slot. Hey, Verna, hopefully you liked our intro, too. We went away from the spinning one this morning. It was a little bit longer, but we included our weekly recap things in there and the countdown. So hopefully people like that a little bit, too. Oh, we can show.
So here is the pen I used. And I think here.
Oh, maybe it's a duck then. He says it's a duck bill. Well, it's kind of pointy.
I don't know. I just tried to make something.
So he's been doing that and having a lot of fun. So Farmer Casey, he does lots of things. He's also drone pilot Casey, and he's been what is it, producer Casey with the stop action Lego things. You got some of your Legos back here?
So I want you guys to type in the comments what I should make right now.
Okay, so he can make anything you can imagine out of his 3D pen, and he has lots of colors. So Farmer Casey, if you are able to type in the chat, has requested that everyone type in something you would like him to create, and he'll create that for next week. Love the intro. Okay, good. Oh, he wants a rabbit. We can do that. We can do a couple maybe, so people can put a couple things, and we'll pick a couple. So
they might not be as good as that one because I spent like 45 minutes making that one chicken.
All right, so let me. I actually have a few notes to try and keep us on track today. Buster's saying, "Good job." Oh, look, Grandma Tracy's in here too. New time slot, and you guys are still awake down there in Texas. Well, hey, that's awesome. I'm so glad you guys could join. And tonight's is going to be a little bit shorter of one. You want to turn that on? Oh, check back there. It might be there too. And then I'm going to go through this. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He's going to plug in his thing, and he's going to try and make something now. All right, let's see. So we've said hi, and we'll recap a little bit. But how is everyone doing? I know Andy was hatching this morning. I think Verna was either hatching or saying that she was going to be doing that. Oh, thank you very much. And Bob, I think you're hatching out too right now, I believe. So that is cool. I hope everyone is doing all right where they're at. It's definitely cooling down here in New Mexico, huh? Starting to feel like fall. We had a crazy hailstorm that actually wiped out a lot of people's gardens here in the area we're at least. And so ours survived a little bit. We do have a lot of kind of structures that we built somewhat around, and so it protected some of our garden. A lot of it took a big hit. The garden overall this year, we'll do a recap, but it wasn't a huge success. We did have some new things, and we did have some success, but we didn't get a huge quantity. We kind of started late and had a few issues. You want to show that? He wants to show his pen here.
Oh, it still has a yellow.
Oh, careful! It's very hot.
It still has a yellow filament.
All right, why don't you come over here for a sec then and do that? And what was I talking about? I lost my train of thought.
Wait, so what did he
want? Oh, yeah. And so, anyways, so it's been cooling down here.
What did he want again?
He wanted a rabbit.
Ooh, rabbit.
Can you do a rabbit?
I'll try.
Okay. And I don't know. I lost my train of thought. Anyhow, the time has been going quick here. It seems like I just closed out last week's live stream and looked up, and here we go again. So you can't count how many you've hatched so far. We have this new incubator. So actually we got these Celadon eggs from, let's go ahead and do our shout out here real quick. So we got these Celadon eggs from Guidros Family Farms, and they sent them after they heard that we really want them. So we're really appreciative. We got the new incubator. We do plan on doing a lot more incubation. So that's awesome. Now, as soon as these are done in a couple weeks here, if they have them available still, we're going to order some silky eggs from Guidros Family Farms if they're still available there. And so we're excited about that. Now, with what my shout out is, if you're unfamiliar, is I'm just not able to keep track of all of the YouTubers and creators that I'd love to and give them proper time and shout out. I still don't think I am, but that's what I'm attempting to do. So I'm giving 4-week period where I shout out one particular YouTube creator or a person I think that's really neat that way, and give them watch time, try and dig into their stuff and do more along those lines. So I've been going with Guidros Family Farms first, and I won't stop afterwards. I'll continue with them. I'll just be adding someone else on next time. So we're doing that, and we're going to continue this week and then on our next show. And we'll say when that is in a second. Vern is checking her incubators. She'll be right back. 3 bird. Yeah, he says 3 to 3.5 per square feet. You like 2. So I did go back to a less crowded cage when I had first started. I really thought that was better. And I ended up, I think, with some more aggression in the birds, to be honest. What I've kind of decided is packing it a little fuller. They seem like they wouldn't be as happy with less space. Now, I know like Slightly Redneck, Chris Carnes, he does, I think 2 birds or 1 bird to square foot. If you're in an aviary, it's different. Sometimes that can work. I ended up, I think, seeing more aggression in my birds. What will happen is with more room, they get a little more territorial and they'll fight each other more. Whereas if it's crowded and they're kind of bumping into each other almost, there's not as much of that. So I've switched to packing it a little bit fuller, and I'm on that part of my experiment to see how that does. So it can work. Zach says 3 to 3.5. I think right now I'm sitting at about 3 birds, 2.5 to 3, I guess. About 3 per square foot is where I'm at. None are hatching right now. Okay. Vernas have been hatching out as we speak. So hopefully that helps. They just can get territorial. Now I'm going to be starting a aviary. I'm going to be building it, and over this winter, hopefully taking that time to get a lot of infrastructure built. And so I'll be building a small aviary for the quail, and I'm excited for that. So in spring, hopefully that will launch. And 21 in a cage that's supposed to hold 18, and they're happy. Yeah. So I know there's a big thing between quail people, and I found this ever since I started, whether how full you pack them, whether it's not as much or too full. And like I said, I started off really packing them. I kind of dwindled down just by, putting them in the freezer and all those different things. And so they got a lot sparser, I guess. And I noticed that when they were less packed, they were more aggressive. That is the bigger thing. Like I said, I'm on the second part of my experiment, so we will see. They do just fine, though, being packed. They don't mind at all. They really don't. What I've started doing since QuailCon, actually, is giving them their dirt baths. Also, I've been removing them. Well, this is the first time I did it. I'm going to be doing it regularly, but removing the males from each cage once a month just for a few days to get them on the back onto their food, their lower calcium, higher protein diet, and then putting them back in with some changes and things like that. It keeps them occupied, give them little treats and stuff. They don't mind being packed. Blessing at base place. We're praying for fall. 101 still. Wow. Cold front is going to drop you into the 90s. Oh, man. Jeez. 70s in Ohio. I think it's been 80s here. Okay. I did not candle this time. Now, their eggs that came in, they looked perfect. I didn't see any cracks or anything, but I did not candle this time. So I think I'll candle before they go into lockdown, and we'll see. Oh, you were answering Andy, but okay. Yeah. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I get sidetracked a lot. Sorry. Still on with my shout out with Guidro's Family Farms. I wanted to go ahead and we're going to hop over to their YouTube channel real quick. Is it not working for you?
Oh no, I'm just waiting for this to.
Oh, okay. Be careful. You have time. Don't worry. All right. So here we got and I'm so sorry if I mispronounced Guidro's Family Farms. And they've got a couple new videos out actually. So I've been building a greenhouse of my own. And we're really excited about that. Excuse me. I'll talk about it a little bit more in a minute. But they're doing the same thing. They're getting the greenhouse going too. So I don't know if you can see on their videos here. But it's the last two we watched for these two. And so since then, they've put out a couple. Actually have not watched the how to process yet. Oh, no, I did watch this one. Yes. Okay, I'm so sorry. This was a neat video. You guys got to watch this. Really well laid out. If you want to know how to process your Coturnix quails quick and easy, Christine does a great job at showing, and check that out. She also links in Jasmine at Time and Timber in that video for a different way as well. But what I was talking about was the greenhouse here. So Aaron's been building a greenhouse. And so it seems like we may be on the same page with our ideas of things we're doing. But that's neat. You guys got to check out their channel. Really interesting, really good stuff. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe and turn the bell notification to all. This is one you want to follow. And if you're thinking about self-sufficiency, self-reliance, any type of homesteading, urban homesteading, quail raising, many other types of animals they have too, chickens, and they're doing a ton on an urban area. And just really interesting stuff. So they're getting going there. Go check them out on YouTube. They also have a website. And so we're getting our website started and trying to launch our product line, but they're a little bit ahead actually. And they have been running and selling some things through their site. So I showed it last time too. I did mention last time, I really like how they put everything up front. One thing I noticed about the Guidro's Family Farms overall, and I do keep saying this, but the more I watch and look into their stuff is they're really good at laying out the information. It's clear, it's up front, and it's really all the things I'd be asking if I was to ask questions. So easy to understand, and so really simply laid out, but beautiful. It flows really well. So they have their hatching eggs here, Coturnix and chicken. So we showed that last time and a few other things. But check them out again. You can pick up some awesome items from them. They also have recipes up here. I thought this was neat. And so you can pull up some cool recipes. Beautiful pictures. I mean, really just top-notch quality. They don't put out anything less. And so they got Facebook and all that too. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you are subscribed, I challenge everyone this week to tell someone else and get a friend subscribed to them. They need to get out what they got. And I really think it's just going to benefit a lot of people as well as they'll enjoy it. And so they have Lane, their little boy too, huh? That's real involved. And he does the butchering. Casey's over here working away. And so there's our shout out. We're going to continue them another week when we pick up. We're going to take a 2-week break. And when we get to our timeline, we'll talk about that. But pronouncing it perfectly. Okay, good. I am horrible at pronouncing things. So, hey, thank you, Verna. We appreciate that. If you guys haven't checked out Verna too, make sure you check her out. So I join her streams every Saturday, but she likes to get on with other people as well, like DC Gaming Dispatcher, who's in here. He's on a lot with her streams. They both have really good ones. So you guys check them out as well as anyone else that may be in here with one. Sometimes if I have eggs sitting on the counter and you decide you're not going to eat them and you drop them in the incubator instead, you'll candle them early on in the sitting so you can remove the no-goes. Okay, yeah. I actually had an egg explode in my incubator once. Do you remember that?
Yeah, that was weird.
What was that smell like? He says. Bob says, I built a small greenhouse last year. How cool. Repurposed some windows. Okay, yeah. And so I know Guidro's Family Farms, they were doing theirs repurposed too. Neighborhood Place, that's awesome. Built a larger one this year. Whoop, did you burn yourself? This thing's kind of hot. Warning. You okay though? It's still safe for kids. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Larger one used polycarbonate panels. So I was thinking about that. Still worried about heat in winter. So if you guys aren't familiar, New Mexico does get very hot, but we're the high desert. So we do get very cold as well in the winter. It gets cold. So I'm building my greenhouse, and I'll talk about that too in a minute here. So it looks like we're kind of all doing things. Thank you very much. I like your website. I do. So actually, this might be, I'm going to hop over and we'll show our website. Hasn't changed much since last time, but when I get to talking about our teas and stuff, it's going to be changing very quickly. So we actually have a date too on the teas. So if you're looking for that. But let me hop over here real quick. And we're moving along. We're at a half an hour. I plan on being at an hour, if not just under today. I'm just tired. There we go. Here's our website, graftedbranchhomestead.com. I'm changing it a little bit, so some of the background stuff is going to change. I don't think ours is laid out quite as easy as theirs, so I do want to incorporate a little bit of that in as well. But here, there'll be blog posts. You can check out our store, teas. We have our grafted teas, and then our homegrown branch, which is Farmer Casey's Gourmet Teas and Accessories. Now we're going to be hitting with soft launch on our teas this week and 10 days after that. I'll explain. And there's going to be some soft launch. So actually probably this week I'm going to get at least 2 or 3 of them up in the site. You guys can buy those if you want. But we have those coming. So let's see. I guess this might be a good time to give out our timelines. I like to talk a little bit about that sometimes. So we have, ooh, you okay? I got caught. So this month holds some different biblical feasts we hold. And so coming up here is Sukkot, and that's the next week. I'm not going to be doing a live stream, and it's 10 days. So for 2 weeks, we're taking 2 weeks off of doing our normal Saturday live stream. I will still be doing stuff though. We're going to be holding our Sukkot in our backyard. So I'll be camping out back there. I plan on doing some campfire live streams, as well as just a few other things, videos, and kind of showing what I'm doing. Excuse me. I wasn't able to get off work, so I have to live by grace for that, but I do get to hold not buying and selling, so our site won't be going on. So there'll be some soft launch this week, 10 days of nothing there. There'll be some live streams, but nothing on the website. And then we'll go in with soft launches. Now we have our big, opening or launch of our teas, our website and products. It's going to go in conjunction with a big giveaway. Farmer Casey will be here, Spicy Mom, some other family, hopefully. And we'll do a giveaway and do the official launch of our store, which will hopefully lead to bigger things. And maybe I'll have Sukkot and things off and I can be home more. And that's the goal. Anyhow, so that date here. Yeah, that would be awesome. Oh, yeah, we would love to join. So I got to get it off. My goal is to get our own business going so I can be here on the homestead more. So we do have a date, and keep everyone. So our official grand opening date is going to be 2 weeks after Sukkot and all that, roughly. And so October 21st, that Saturday stream is going to be our big opening launch. And so that's when we will do the giveaways. I'm going to start promoting for that stream. So hopefully everyone can be on there. We're going to have a lot of fun with that one. That's going to be a ton of fun. So we can set that date. Spicy Mom took some time off work, took a day off work, and got the fire under me, and we got some things figured out. Specifically with the herbs that you grew and stuff here on the homestead that we're doing for Farmer Casey's teas. Some of those were a success. Some we didn't get as much as we wanted. So we had to tweak our research and development and recipes and things. But we are excited. Verna's happy to cool. So that is extremely exciting. Let's see what else. So we won't have this Saturday stream for 2 weeks. Then we'll have a Saturday stream, and then we'll have our big one. You guys can catch if you're interested in what Sukkot is or how I'm doing it, and how I'm following it. I am going, since we won't be doing our regular live stream, any of my really little videos or things that come out in that period will be related to that. So you'll get some campfire chat. You can ask questions and stuff during that time if you like, and I'll try and answer the best I can. Cool. And so we got that going on. Kickoff date, October 21st. It's a Saturday. I know you have to work some. Hopefully you can be there. Oh, wait, maybe we can tweak that. If not, anyhow. Is this the rabbit? Okay, Andy. It's hard to show on camera. Okay, let's see. Here, go grab my phone off the thing, please. Yeah. October 21st. That's tentatively what we're going to do.
Turn the phone on.
Okay, you got it?
Mhm.
All right, Andy. So it's a little rabbit. You can see it's got little legs there. It looks like he's kind of laying flat.
So that's his tail.
Well, I think he needs some front legs, or are they tucked in? Maybe this is like post-mortem pre-harvest.
Wait.
So Verna's doing rabbits now instead of the koi. I think instead of, right, Verna? Oh, okay. Yeah. So we do it, I guess, a little bit different. I don't know. We don't really know what we're doing. We just try and follow what the Bible says. That's all we do. But interest, we'll share. And so we're excited to do that. And we'll do it during that time. Let's see. What else do I got going here? A couple things you saw in the intro maybe today. We were at Fitness Keith's soccer game. So he's been having a ton of soccer games all the time. So I'm really excited to be able to get to go to those when we can. And that's really neat. What else? We have had some harvest. The greenhouse. So we have a 14-foot trampoline that the wind decided to wreck. So we reclaimed that. We have been buying some wood. We don't have a lot of lumber here, but
wait, this is going to here show the camera.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
I'm about to show you leg ASMR.
And so I cut our trampoline in half. So we have a 7-foot tall, 14-foot wide, 2 sections. And so we're going to do that by 22-foot long hoop house / well, it's a greenhouse. I guess it's going to be a greenhouse. I'm going to make it. And in there is going to be a small chicken coop that leads to an outdoor run for the silkies. And we're also going to put in a small aquaponics system in there. And then
those are your legs.
We'll have our cistern, our cure chamber, and that's a CUR acronym. If anyone knows what that is, very cool. And so that will be in there. Some other really cool things. Last year, I had started a little bit. So New Mexico is kind of funny, and this may happen other places too. I don't know. But we will go from being about at freezing temperatures to really hot really quickly. And so that in-between period really isn't there too much. So I waited a little too long to get a lot of plants in the ground. And I also did more in the ground planting this year. And so I was hoping to beat some things, but it didn't work out too well for us. So this next year, we're going to be doing a lot of starts in the greenhouse, hopefully getting a ton going there to give us an early start. I also think that's going to be important maybe in case we need things in a more of an indoor setting. It will also be giving me my technically 4th, but now 3rd outdoor solar system. And that will be the biggest one of the outdoor systems. And so that will be interesting to work on. Hopefully we get a lot going there. And then I'm actually, just to mention, but I'm going to build the front of our greenhouse to look like an Old West, like an old general store kind of with a small little porch. I don't know. And I'm hoping to do some streams in front of it. So I think that'll be a lot of fun to do. At the end of the stream, we'll finish up a few things here first. But at the end, I do want to mention I have a special quail cage that I built, a project that's taken backstage, but I'm going to show now. Really special quail cage I've designed and I've built, and I'm going to finish for these Corturnix quail in particular. It's the blue quail cage, and so it's an IKEA-style quail cage. It's got some neat features. I'm excited, so I want to show it. So at the end of the stream, that's how we'll finish up doing that. Yeah, hopefully we got some other, we'll do some cooking videos and things like that coming. Okay, are you going to keep doing, you want to stay in here and keep doing this while I kind of finish up, or did you want to head out? You want to stay? Not a problem. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the camera to what, well, let me see if I have anything else here real quick. Oh, people are saying, hey, Kelly's here, Feathered Connections. Hey, Kelly, welcome. So you're kind of catching the end of our stream, but it's so good to see you here. Thank you for joining. Farmer Casey's making 3D art with his pen over here. We got a rabbit and a chicken. You want to make a, who wants something next? What should he make next?
I was starting to make a.
Anyone have a suggestion? Okay, let me see if I've gotten everything. Oh, I didn't really. So we talked about the teas and the timelines, and now Spicy Mom got a fire under me to get some going. If you guys are on our Facebook, we did post a couple pictures of some of them. And so that's fun. They're really tasty. I'm really excited to get them out there, actually. I may just be having too much fun with this. But we're going to be selling those, I think, at a really good price. And then they come with some neat things and stuff. Verna says quail chick. Yep. So we want a baby quail chick. You make a base? You got it? Mm-hmm. Okay, he's got it. So that's coming up. Talked about the giveaway. All right, I think that's about it. So what I'm going to do is I know they may not be in here, but I did get another package in this week, and I haven't shown it yet, but we got one from Sanctified. And so this is coffee, actually. It's whole ground coffee. I'm just going to show it really quick, but we're going to do a kind of an unveiling with it. I have a cup coming from them too. So this coffee is it's hand roasted by Moose Run Coffee. It's chocolate caramel strawberry. So I love coffee, and I'm excited to show that. We'll do that on our next stream. All right. You're here. No, that's awesome. Okay, let's see. I got the kiddo, 4 years old. Yeah, so it takes time. Oh, no, I understand. All right, Casey.
I was a 4-year-old.
So we're going to show what Casey's doing here for a quick second. I'm going to clean this table off, and then I'm going to finish showing our special quail cage. So I know you came in late, Kelly. If you guys came in late and you missed our intro, it takes just a couple minutes. And I think it was a ton of fun. Me and Farmer Casey put that little skit together, and we have other ones planned for other weeks. But if you missed it, when this closes out, do me a favor. Everyone, first of all, do me a favor, hit thumbs up, leave a comment. But it helps out, too, if you can, when the live stream posts. If you guys go back and leave a little comment, that's awesome. And that helps us out a lot. But yeah, there we go. Okay, I don't know what that is. So let me put the camera back up over here.
If anybody wants me to make anything, I'll try and make one. But it might be like a 2D one, because 2D ones just go. But here is my attempt in a quail egg. I made it in 2 minutes, but I think it's cool.
Okay, let me set the cameras and things. Hang on one sec. All right, I'm going to turn this one off for a sec.
Am I harassing you?
No, that's what I was saying. So yeah, after this live stream posts, if you guys missed the intro, it's a ton of fun. Go and just watch the short little intro of the Grafted Branch Magic. Me and Casey had a ton of fun. We'd really appreciate if you guys caught that later. Okay. Okay, there we go. Hopefully everyone can hear me. So we got our Celadon eggs, and this is a project, actually, may laugh at me, but I've been wanting Celadon pretty much since we started quail. And I've tried once, and it was a failure. So I actually started building a quail cage. And it's kind of dusty because it's been out in the shed. It was a project that got set back, but now it's going to get finished quickly. It's got some neat features I wanted to show, but I kind of really liked it. So this is the basic design. And it looks, pretty simple. It's built to the IKEA style. And so it has 4 sides that come apart fairly easy. And that's, they just unscrew like that. And then I'll show you, it'll pop off. And that's so that it can be cleaned easily. Now the wire and the mesh is all the PVC coated mesh. It is on the inside. So that way there's no little ledge that they can get on and poop on and fill that up. And how the bottom and top fit in, it actually covers that lip. So you're not going to get the poop that sinks down on the wire like you can get in some cages. The paint on it is blue because it's for my Celadons. It's also a vinyl paint. And so it's going to be easy to wash, to power wash or clean. So it should pull off any mess that the birds put. Being a dark blue also helps hide some of the mess from the birds too. And so it's been in my shed a little while. I might need to shake it here. That little washer's stuck on there. Well, I might have to do that later. So anyhow, it comes apart. Each side comes apart. I can unscrew them easily. You got one door on the front, and then in here will go their feeder, and it is very dusty, sorry. But in here is going to go their feeder. It's the J feeder that I have from Winola Ranch. And this is going to be my breeding set cage. I might actually be able to get 2 breeding sets in here. So the feeder will go here. The automatic, it's going to get an automatic watering system like my others, and that's going to sit on top. So here's the lid that's in the progress of being built. You'll also notice anywhere there's a screw hole or a seam, I sealed and filled. And so that way nothing's going to get down in the seams. So the lid will sit on top and it will be bolted on as well, just like the others. I did leave the space as well. So if it's outside and they do get too cold, I can always put a panel on it just to cover it. So the top's going to have a lid as well to be able to get a hold of the birds from either the top or the side. On the back is where the water bucket will sit to feed it there. Now the part I still need to build is the legs. They are going to go on the outside, and that's going to hold the pan on the bottom. They'll also have the grate for the bottom. So I have a little bit I need to build on it, but I'm excited about it. I like this cage. I like the few features with where the wire's at and how I can take it and spray it. But if I really want to break it down to either put it away or to clean it really good, it can be taken apart. And so I think I might be able to get 2 breeder sets and do a community cage. And this will be the blue Celadon quail cage. And so you can see there, I guess, it's been sitting for a year almost. But it comes out, and so you're going to have 1 side, 2 sides, and then, oh, I just took the wrong part off. That's why this doesn't come off. So they didn't let me pull it out, and that's on purpose. There we go. Well, I'll work on that. But so it all comes apart supposedly pretty easily. You can clean it, put it back together. The next time you guys see this cage will be when I'm finished and I have my breeder sets in it. So let me hop back over here. There we go. It's really dirty and that didn't show it well. I'm excited to show it when it's finished and built. That's oh, let me turn this off real quick. That's going to be the I got some echo. That's going to be my breeder set. All right, Casey. So we're at about 50 minutes. We're going to play our little like and subscribe and hop off in a minute. But we do have a couple of questions. This is the last few minutes. We always like to open up for any questions anyone has to ask. We'll hop back and chat and spend a few minutes there. It's getting hot in here. Woo! All right, let's see. So we got, yep. And then Berna had a question. Yeah, they are neat. Okay, here we go. Do you have plans made out for that? Would you sell them? I could really. No, I could put plans together. I might sell them or put them on my free thing. I have stuff written out. It's just not in a PDF or something.
I have something for Verna.
You have something for Verna? Okay. Whew, I'm sweating. It got hot in this room.
I'll show it. That's it.
A brooder cage. Oh yeah, that could be it too. I can use it for a brooder. So I have one I built I really like. I got the vinyl paint from Home Depot, I believe. You know what? Okay, so this is why I really like this cage. I'm going to finish it up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put out a PDF of how I build it all once I finish it and where I get all the parts. I'll put that on my website and announce that. So I have to get it done within like 2-3 weeks by the time these birds are done. So it won't take too long. There's a timeline on that, I guess. I'll get all that done and put on the site so you guys can know if you like. And then when you see the finished one, if you like it. Oh, used a spray flex seal for the sandbox. That's a great idea. Does it work? Well, I guess you'll know soon here, right? Very cool. So I like this new time. I hope everyone likes the new time. I know Verna liked the new intro. If you guys didn't see it, go back and check that out. I like the new time too. I think it's going to work well. So again, we won't be on our normal live streams for 2 weeks, but then we kick off. All right, are you ready? You want to show?
Right.
Casey's going to show something, then we're going to play our little like and subscribe and say goodbye.
So I don't know if this is readable, but...
You want me to hold it up? This way? Okay.
You know what it says? No, not like that.
No, how do we do it? Oh, okay.
So, it's
I don't know what it
backwards.
says.
The screen is backwards.
It mirrors it. All right, why don't you just tell us what it says?
So it's supposed to say...
I got to be honest with you, I can't read it.
Vase Place.
Oh, it says Vase Place. Okay. We'll have to work on our sign.
It says Vase Place on it.
Do you want to do a tea in the morning? If we do, it'll have to be a short one.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys.
Well, maybe.
We'll do a half an hour. We'll do a stream tomorrow since we won't be for a while, okay? So we'll do a tea. We'll do one of ours that we made. You think we can do that?
Yeah.
All right, what time should we do it? How about 9 a.m. our time? Okay, so 9 a.m. to 9:30 tomorrow by request of Verna. We will do garden chat with Matt, garden tea with Farmer Casey. So we'll do a little bit of tea. Oh, and Spice is saying maybe omelet and tea. Thanks. Okay, so we'll do a short one. We'll be at 9 a.m. our time. I think that's 11 yours. Hopefully that works for you. And we'll do that tomorrow. Thanks, Kelly. Well, thank you guys, everyone, for showing up. We got a lot of people in here. We didn't get to say hi to everyone, but is that your teacup? You want to say goodbye?
Bye.
You guys make it awesome. Thank you so much. Stay tuned. Follow us on Facebook for things that are coming up. Follow our community page. We'll do a chat tomorrow, 9 a.m. Mountain Time. Then we'll do some kind of sparse things for 2 weeks here and there. You'll have to watch and see. Please don't do that because it's loud. Can we stop it? Or is it going to keep going? Okay, thank you very much. Then we'll resume. Can we stop it?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll resume October 14th with this normal Saturday stream. October 21st is our big giveaway official launch of our store, Grafted Branch Homestead. So you guys make sure you check that out. Everyone, you have a good day. Thanks there, Bob. Blessings, Verna. Shalom all. Y'all have a great day.
And here's a quick glimpse of our tea. Remember to hit the thumbs up and subscribe.
Gooey.
Party pooper.